What's good, family? Uh, I am very sorry. At one point, I had 5 people waiting. I am terribly sorry. I hope you can come back in. I know it's a bit late here in Australia. It's 10:30 p.m. Let's see what time it is out there in the rest of the world outside Australia, especially in Africa and the United States. Let's see. It's 5:30 a.m. in San Francisco, and it's buddy, it's 8:31 a.m. So in New York. Well, welcome to the stream. Chiefdryno is live. What's good, family? Yes, I've got 2 people coming now. So very sorry for the wait. There's something wrong with my Google Chrome. I don't know what's happening. I've tried several times. I tried over an hour to get it going, but I couldn't. Welcome to the stream, Neymar, sister Neymar. Yeah, what's happening? How is your morning? hit the like button. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, one thing I need to practice saying is always like the video when you come in. I encourage everyone to like the video when they come in. So yeah, help the channel grow. I mean, this is as real as it gets. So many fake channels out there, but Chiefdryno's channel is like so real. Yeah. So yeah, like it. It's fresh. It's new. So yeah. You don't see a lot of young people doing this. It's usually older guys like O'Shea Jackson, who's like pushing 40. Even Dynast, they're all pushing 40. But you have younger guys, trying, to lift the game as well. Yeah, but yeah. I saw Avengers, Endgame. I am mesmerized. Okay, I can't believe I sat down for 3 hours, and it just went like that, like a snap of your fingers. It was so captivating. It was really deep. By the way, if you haven't seen it, okay, I am going to spoil it. Okay, I am going to spoil it. I'm not gonna talk. I'm not gonna make this video too long because it's not my usual ways of doing my streams, because I usually stream off Google Chrome, but it's not working at the moment, and I usually share some articles, but I am streaming directly from my webcam, and I cannot share any articles. So I'm really confused as to what to do right now. Let me know if you can hear me. Okay, let me know if you can hear me. I didn't see it. Did you like it? Okay. Neymar, if you haven't seen it, please go see it, unless you're not bothered about spoilers, okay? Because I'm gonna spoil it. All right. I put it off. I've put it off for too long, and people have been trying to spoil it for me. Okay, but eventually, I just had to go see it today. I just had to go see it today. Morning, B1 for life. Morning, Young King. I always hit like on all your channels I sub, even if I don't like the subject. Oh, thank you, brother. Thank you so much. What Maya? Looking fresh. Thanks, brother. How's it going in China? All right, how's it going? Yeah. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, good to have you here. What Maya? Avengers Endgame. I finally saw it. Um, does that mean that it's the end of Avengers? Of course not. Of course not. There's heaps and tons of plot holes. You know, um, lots of questions to be asked, and of course, Marvel always creates avenues to make new series. So we just don't know what happened to Captain Marvel when she got knocked out by Thanos. She got knocked out like to the you know to the Eternals. I mean, to the Oblivion. We don't know what happened. Where did she go after she got knocked out? Yeah, and Captain Marvel is meant to be like so powerful, but Thanos's powers cannot be underestimated. Like he's got his eternal. Thanos is eternal. Like nobody can actually defeat Thanos unless you're a god. And then the movie made us believe that Thor would be the one to defeat Thanos, but obviously, it wasn't Thanos. It wasn't Thor. It was actually Iron Man of all Iron Man. So there's a lot of confusion there, but nonetheless, okay, beautiful, beautiful movie. I really enjoyed it. It was action packed. The dialogue was just nice. It was just beautiful. I love the first half of the movie was just full of dialogue, and then the plot came in, and the what they call it, the time heist. It's just amazing. All right, so um man, Shamak Hassan, welcome to the stream. Do you guys just like it this late? I don't like to stay up this late, off late, because I start work at 6 a.m. I need to be up by 5 a.m. and I need to leave the house, be on the freeway to work. And it's currently 10:37 p.m. I need to go to bed very soon. But I just wanted to express my reaction, about this epic movie. It was so epic, um, on many levels. Okay, 3 hours just went just like that. Okay, just like that, and I just sat through, the entire movie. Just glued to the screen. Okay, just glued to the screen, and I'm just amazed about the cinematography and the editing, the CGI. Everything was on point. Everything was on point. So yeah. Um, but then I've got a lot of questions to ask. Where did Loki go? Where did Loki go after stealing the Tesseract? Tesseract. Where did he go? Um, was Thanos actually defeated? Because mind you, when you travel back in time, okay, you just open a new avenue. You open a new avenue for another reality. Okay, so Loki being the god of mischief. Okay, and I used to when I was younger, because I'm called Chief. I used to always say that I used to write songs and rap, and I'm like, I'm Chief. Meet my lady. Her name is Mischief. That was my line. But yeah, Loki is like the god of mischief, and he stealing the Tesseract, which is the most powerful source of energy in the entire universe. What is he going to do with that? Why did everyone just neglect Loki to steal that? So Loki is obviously going to spin off. Well, Marvel is going to spin off Loki's story with this Tesseract, and who knows? He's going to bring back. He's going to bring back Thanos. Yeah. So let's see. 8:38 here in NYC. Yeah, that's early. Okay, that's early for you guys. It's mind you, it's actually Thursday here, Thursday night, so it's almost Friday here. Yeah, an hour and a half, and it's Friday. Okay, so Australia is like a day ahead of everyone else. So yeah. Can you all hear me? Because my mic, I cannot see the mic level indication here. So yeah, let me know if you hear me properly. But yeah, if you asked me what is my reaction or what did I think of the end game, I really loved it. I was glued to the screen in the entire time. I watched it. I watched it at the cinema. It was. I mean, this is like the third week or nearly fourth week of its, being in the cinemas, and I'm now just seeing it. It was only about 4 or 5 people at the cinema, in and it being like 4 p.m. going to 7. It started at 4 p.m. and finished at 7. I think most people would have missed that for the night, but I was surprised there was a woman there with two little boys who were no older than 10 years old, and they were like really really excited watching it, and the boys at the end, the kids were like, they knew all the characters, they were like interacting with each other, and I thought it was really cute, and the mom was there with them. They were showing a lot of emotions as well, and it was very very interesting, how smart these little kids were, um, because of the advent of the internet. Okay, nothing escapes these young kids, and what overall, okay, what made my day, okay, was that one of the boys not more than 10 years old, okay, held the cinema door for me to walk out. How cool was that? I mean, how cute was that for a kid, or a boy, actually, a young boy, not more than 10 years old, showing chivalry. Okay, chivalry is not dead, right? And you have a young kid who knows how to show chivalry, and treat people well. Now, this is really amazing. They didn't get out of the cinema acting the fool. But you could tell he was very very well trained at home, and they just came to have a good time. And I was blown away. I was just blown away. So, um, the future generation, especially here in Australia, I can say that the future is really bright for Australia with the young generation. Okay, the kids are still well trained here, and they don't act the fool at all. So it was really good to see. All right, it was really good to see. So yeah, back to the movie. Okay, I am a little bit confused and excited at the same time. Um, what was it, the writers, the Russo brothers? Okay, they did a really good job, but then they left a lot of plot holes and a lot of questions that needed to be answered. Okay, but you know what Marvel is going to do? They're going to spin off. They're going to spin off and write more stories. Okay. So we're going to see a lot more individual character movies uh, for the rest of the year to 2020. And this won't be the last time seeing Thanos, because, I mean, you have Loki in possession of the Tesseract. So, anything can happen. Anything can happen. And now they've mastered time travel as well. I don't really think they mastered it, but they time travel is a possibility. Okay, it's a known factor for them now. They can time travel and do whatever, but it still creates an avenue for new realities in the Marvel universe. So yeah, I mean, this is going to lead to a whole new characters that we've not seen play out and I'm hoping to see the Black Wonder Woman. Okay, so yeah, her story still needs to be told, you know. And what else was I gonna talk about? Tony Stark. It was really sad how Tony Stark went. Okay, you know, it sacrificed. I don't know if he's had enough of the series, or you know, but I really didn't understand why Thanos wasn't crushed by Captain America, but it was rather Tony Stark, who is a mere human being in the iron suit. Even though, you know, Tony Stark is not meant to have that much power. Okay, he's not meant to have that much power, but he has so much power enough to you know, defeat Thanos. But then he suffered for it. You know, he suffered and lost his life trying to save humanity. You know, and bringing back his Avengers team. And so I found that very, very strange. Yeah, but the movie ended with Tony Stark, you know, phasing out, being killed off, and yeah, but it was very, very interesting to say. It was very, very interesting. Let's see, B1KK. Yes. So yeah, who has seen the movie? Okay, who has seen it? Let me know what you think. All right, let me know what you think. Neymar, I've spoiled it for you. I didn't say too much, but you can still enjoy it. Okay, it's 3 hours worth. All right, 3 hours worth. In the end, all the Avengers came back. Okay, Wakanda forever, right? Wakanda forever. You know, Black Panther came back. You know, the end scene. It was T'Challa, her sister. What's her name? Shiri, and the mother. Um, Angela Bassett, I forgot her character name, but yeah, they were, you know, they picture them with the people of Wakanda, you know, sharing them. So they are returned, obviously, sharing their return. So we're gonna see a Panther 3 for sure, definitely. And I mean, they gave him a bit of action when he came in, you know, he kicks some ass, and you know, Black Panther is now like integral, you know, character in the Shield, you know, or in the Avengers. So yeah, another thing, okay, that blew me away. Okay, I see a few people have left. Okay, but you know, people always save the best for the last. Okay, uh, but yeah, it was Captain America. Okay, the shield of Captain America was passed on to Falcon. Anthony. What was his name? Anthony Michael. Okay. The shield of Captain America is passed, or was passed to Falcon. And you know that I'm always on, you know, trying to talk about empowering Black people. You know, how significant is this to to the Black world? Okay, how significant is it? Like, let me know what you think, Neymar. We have we're going to see a Black Captain America. Okay, and in the end, the original Captain America was saying that Steve. Okay, he was saying that he deserves it or something, or Falcon couldn't believe his eyes, and he said, you know, he can do it. Basically, he said he can do it, and he's passing the mantle to Falcon. You know, so what does this mean? Okay, what does this mean? Okay, from Black Panther to now, we're gonna see a black, you know, black prime superhero, Falcon becoming Captain America. How powerful is that? How powerful is that? So yeah, let me know what you think. Okay, let me know what you think. Um, it's okay. I'm still going to see it anyway. All right. Yeah. Sometimes I didn't in the past. I didn't mind spoilers, but now I do. I do because I really want to see it. So um, yeah. So but then if you don't mind spoilers, I mean by all means go see it. It's 3 hours worth. Um, nothing would change if you just want to watch it for entertainment. Spoilers would rather give you a better understanding. Okay, but for me, I didn't see any spoilers, so I really enjoyed it. But it's something that I need to see again. It's something that really need to see again to really understand what's going on and see the clues in it and everything else. Because there were so many clues in there. Um, Nick Fury didn't show up even at the battleground. Okay, he showed up towards the end, and then um, I sat through the credits, and it came with um, it came with a trailer for Spider-Man. I think what was this? Spider-Man. Nah, it's not. Okay, something I forgot. Far something. Okay, it was a new Spider-Man coming out, and it was what was it? Spider-Man. Nick Fury came to Spider-Man. It was like nice to finally meet you. So yeah, we're gonna see something interesting happening in the next Marvel movies coming out. But yeah, definitely, a Black Captain America is really amazing. It's really amazing. It's very important. Okay, it's a Black Captain America is very important. Basically, what I perceived was that it is time for the Black man in America to rise up to power. Okay, power and authority, because that's the whole symbol of Captain America is power and authority. Captain America embodies America. Okay, we have this title we give to all these people that, like, somebody like ABL on O'Shea's channel. We call people like a Captain America, someone who do everything in his will and power to protect American people and in their interests. Okay, and so that person is termed Captain America, and we all know what Captain America can do. Okay, he has enough power to wield Thor's warhammer. Okay, nobody else is able to do that. But in Endgame, okay, Captain America was wielding Thor's hammer and picked it up as well, to the point where you know Thor is basically like, "You can keep it, bro. You can keep it." So yeah, I find that moment towards the end. I find that moment very powerful. When Captain America time traveled, okay, he came back as an old man. So he went back. He preferred his past life with his newly wedded wife. Okay, and he came back really old and looked retired. So he passed the shield to no one other than Falcon, who is going to be Captain America for sure. But what was this? There's this character, the Winter Soldier. What was his name? Baka or something? Baka or something like that. Okay. His name sounds almost like yours, Neymar. I think his name is I forgot. Something Baka. Okay. That the Winter Soldier. Okay. That is his there's this theory that he might be in contention for the Captain American title, but we all know the shield was passed on to Anthony Michael, who's going to be, or Falcon, who's definitely, in my opinion, who's going to be Captain America, because he's always stood by Steve, the original Captain America. So yeah. So I'm sure I didn't miss anything. I what I wanted to talk about. The three things I wanted to talk about was, where did Loki go? Okay, where did Loki go? Secondly, um, secondly, Captain America's shield being passed on to Falcon, and thirdly, what is Loki gonna do? Okay, what is he gonna do? There was one more thing I was thinking of. Tony Stark passing away as well. You know, I think he's just had it. Okay, so we might not see Tony Stark anymore. In my opinion, I think he's just had enough, because even in the end game, there were speculations that he wasn't going to be in end game. So yeah, there were speculations. They asked if he's going to be in another Avengers movie, and he was like, he doesn't think so. So I think they just killed him off. Okay, but it didn't make sense that Thanos was so easily got rid of Captain America, Captain Marvel, but then Tony Stark was able to stop Thanos. I mean, who is basically Thanos is basically like the one of the most powerful beings in the universe. Okay, so that really didn't make sense to me at all. Yeah, so yeah, uh, Anthony Anthony Michael, is he? Or Captain America being a black man is really really big. Okay, it's really really big for us. So yeah, it's I just wanted to come here and say that. Okay, so we look forward to seeing more um, prominent superheroes that are black besides Black Panther. Okay, or T'Challa. So yeah. That I never saw it coming. Okay, I never saw it coming that they're gonna switch the story and make Captain America a black man. So yeah, that is something very very big and something really good to look forward to. All right. So yeah, I am done. Okay, I am done. Completely done. Um, I will not make the stream too long. But yeah, I see people came in to give support and they're gone. So I know it's early for you guys. Some water. It's a bit early for you guys. You might be off to work and stuff like that, or starting your day. So yeah. Naima, Beckner, please. Is there anything else you want to ask before I scoot? Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's early, isn't it? A bit early for you guys. Yeah. So, is there anything else you want to say? I'm really, really gonna dig into the reason why the shield was passed on to Falcon. No love. All right, all right. But yeah, it is very, very interesting, and I found that was my epic moment. Okay, I literally took snapshots of those. Let's see if I can find. Yeah. Uh, let's see. So yeah, I took like screenshots of that. Okay. Don't know if you can see. Right. Yeah. Uh, oh, come on. That wasn't meant to be there. Sorry guys, I pushed the wrong button. Okay. Wrong button. All right. Okay. There. Okay. There. All right. That's our new Captain America. Okay, there. All right. And this handshake though, this handshake though. I mean, this is amazing. Okay, so Captain America came back. Okay, you can see on his finger his wedding ring. You can see on his finger his wedding ring. So I mean, he's just done. Okay, he's just done. He's basically retired. Okay, and unless now that they've perfected time travel. Okay, they can always go back and spin the story whichever way they want it. But going into like the future, okay, Captain America from henceforth is gonna be a black man. Okay, it's gonna be that man, Falcon. All right. Falcon, which is really good for us. Okay, which is really good for us. So what we need the power of storytelling. Okay, is really important for Black people to be inspired. Okay, Europe have always inspired themselves with art. With art. I've seen so many crazy videos of people talking about European arts, surpass and African art. But hang on, the first artist came out of Africa. Okay, you can't beat African art because it goes back way into time. It goes back way into time. You know, and Africa is the mother of all human beings, all civilizations, and everything else. So it's got to be mother of everything. Okay, so nothing trumps the African arts and storytelling and everything. So yeah, it's very important. We tell our own stories. We put ourselves in, you know, advantageous positions to tell our own stories and promote it and make it powerful. And Black Panther is just a gist. It's only a small portion of the stories in Africa. Only a small portion of the stories in Africa. So yeah. Um. Double I. Thanks for joining the stream. Loki's dead. Captain Africa. Yes, there will be spin-offs using time travel, of course. I don't agree. Loki is dead. I do not agree. Because Loki stole the Tesseract. Come on, he stole it, and it's like he stole it and just disappeared somewhere. You know, disappeared. Unless I missed that. Where did he die? Unless I missed it. But I think he just disappeared. He went poof. Okay, and everyone's like, "Where Loki?" Okay, so we don't know where Loki is. We do not know, but definitely he's got the most powerful object in the entire universe. Okay, and Loki is a god. So I mean, it's going to be crazy. Okay, we know in 2012 in the Avengers 2012 timeline, Loki wanted to take control of Earth. Okay, he brought his minions and all that. Okay, and if it wasn't for his brother Thor, I mean, it's going to be total annihilation, right? Yes, there will be. Yeah, I read that. Yes, I feel Loki is too smart to be killed by Thanos. He is a god of mischief. So he slow himself? Why would he show himself as Loki to Thanos in Infinity War? Yeah, of course. So yeah, Loki can phase shift, isn't it? So yeah, but he has himself. He has the Tesseract again in his possession. So he could soon be like the most powerful being in the universe. So yeah, but I totally don't know where Loki is. So yeah, the spin-offs are gonna be amazing, and Marvel just know how to milk it. Okay, they simply know how to milk it, right? Right. Okay, so I really wanted to read the article. I had some article here, but uh, I really wanted to read the article and share it, but I can't. I can't share it because I'm using the webcam function of YouTube. I couldn't get onto Google Chrome, um, Google's Hangout, so I can't really share this article. But um, it was basically I was a little bit confused about how powerful Tony Stark was meant to be in his Iron Man suit, okay, or how powerful Iron Man is. But you know, uh, for Iron Man defeating Thanos, I mean that is not a possibility, right? But I was actually looking at how powerful Iron Man is, and I would love to share the screen, but I can't. Okay, but let's see. Avengers: Infinity War. 17 things that make Iron Man too powerful. Okay, there's no other character in the Marvel Cinematic Universe that has been more integral to its success than Tony Stark, aka Iron Man. One could argue that Captain America is the normal core of the entire franchise, but without Iron Man, there quite frankly wouldn't be an MCU, or at the very least, it would look way different. Quite an impressive feat, considering that Iron Man was once considered a B-list superhero in the Marvel universe. The critical and financial success of the original Iron Man in 2008 ensured that Marvel could clear the path for Captain America, Thor, and all the other heroes who never had a real shot at capturing giant audiences like only movies can. But while Iron Man's power over our real world is strong, his power in the fictional world of Marvel is insane. Not even the most advanced scientist in the world could come close to even the most primitive of Iron Man's armors. Yeah. Their durability, firepower, and mobility are all off the charts to the point where Tony Stark, a human being without any natural superpowers, can take on foes far above his weight class. But it's not about weight, though. We're talking about eternal beings, indestructible beings like Thanos. You can't destroy Thanos. Okay, you can't. Okay, indestructible. And Thor, by the way, Thor is a black man, by the way, or should Thor is a black god. Thor is a black god from Africa. Okay, so but yeah, they rather replace Thor with the Scandinavian myth. Okay, the god of lightning. Okay, that's an African god. You don't see lightning in Europe. Where did the lightning come from in Europe? All the lightning happens in Africa. Like yeah, that was comical, wasn't it? The fat Thor. That was very, very funny. That was very, very funny. But this is the power of movies and storytelling. Like even the word Hollywood. The the Hollywood, the Harry Potter magic wands. Okay, they're made from the holy tree. Okay, so basically Hollywood is meant to cast spells on people to make believe, things that are not real. So they spin off a whole lot of stories just to capture your imagination, and it's some people call it witchcraft. Witchcraft. What do you think about Hulk dabbing? That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, I really enjoyed Hulk and Bruce merging as one. So that was pretty cool. Um, yeah, I didn't know how they pulled that off, but yeah, the imagery was really good. Yeah, yeah. In the world of CGI, anything is possible. Uh, Winter is starting tomorrow. Get ready for chilly weather until September. Oh, is it true, double I? Is it gonna be extremely cold tomorrow? Today was very nice though. See, I'm in t-shirt. Yeah, I'm in t-shirt. It was really nice and warm today. So yeah, I can imagine winter coming tomorrow. Uh, Winter is coming. Let's see. Yeah, 19 degrees. Yeah, I see the chart going down. Yeah, it's going down, isn't it? Um, in the next movie, Hulk will be an Instagram star. Will he? Yeah. I like the scene where Ant-Man was like, "What? You want to take a photo with me? I'm Ant-Man." And yeah, nobody knows Ant-Man. To be frank, I didn't really want to see the Ant-Man movie. I just thought it was just not my thing. Ant-Man and Wasp, even though people enjoyed it, but nah. Um, yeah, I'll rather wait for the DVD to come out if it's not out already. But it's not something I'll go to the cinema to see. But I'll rather see more epic movies than Ant-Man. The least of my favorite. Although Ant-Man was, integral in the Endgame, okay, because he introduced the possibility of time travel. Okay, basically quantum physics. Okay, quantum physics. All right. The existence of another reality which is simultaneous with our present reality. Okay, basically that's what quantum physics is. And yeah, time travel and space jump and stuff like that. It's like warping space. That's pretty cool theories to have there. Okay. Is there any more questions in the chat? Okay, I didn't intend to make this too long, but yeah, my overall reaction. Okay, I'm super excited. Captain America is going to be a black man. Okay, double I. What did you think of that? All right, what did you think of that? Okay, Falcon becoming the new Captain America. Okay. What does this represent for black people? Right? What does this mean? What does this mean for black people? I think it's something great. Okay. I think it's something great. Something to inspire our young people, because I started off the stream saying that there were two Australian kids in the cinema with their mom watching this. They've felt so empowered watching this. Felt so inspired, but they didn't exit the cinema acting the fool. Okay, one of them held the door for me to exit the cinema. So that I found that really really powerful, and that was my end game moment. Okay, that was my epic moment. That really made my day to see very well mannered kids, who were no more than 10 years old. So yeah, I think it was interesting. Yeah, Bucky, that was his name, Bucky. Bucky. Yeah, Bucky was the Winter Soldier. Okay, so Bucky was Captain America's best friend, but I'm very happy. Um, yeah, yeah. So yeah, it was very instead of I mean, apart from you being happy, I mean, what significance does it play for you? How significant was it to you that the next Captain America is a black character? I mean, Falcon has been very, very strong. He's been uh, uh, really, really, prominent you know, and consistent, undefeated. Say, I do not know the side story or the backstory about Falcon, but he's always been the integral part of the Avengers as well, and in the Agent Shield, isn't it? I am overall happy, so we will see how his story goes as he become Captain America, isn't it? Yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. And it just O'Shea Hotep, Hotep, and Ashe, right? I do not do Ashe, but yeah, Hotep for me. All right, Hotep. Yeah, thanks for dropping by, O'Shea. All right, O'Shea, what did you think? What did you think of Captain America being a black character? All right, what do you think, O'Shea? He was black. Yeah, 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 brother. Yeah. Uh, Captain America isn't black, obviously, but the story was spun off in a way that the original Captain America passed the shield to Falcon, and Falcon is black. Not in the movie. He was Edomite. Oh, come on, O'Shea. You can't be a Hebrew Israelite now. Oh, you saw Endgame? Yeah, that's good. So yeah, towards the end, right? Where's my picture? If in case you forgot, in case you fell asleep, all right, you must have missed that. Okay, did you miss that, O'Shea? Did you miss that? Okay, did you miss it? Okay, look at that handshake. That's a farewell handshake, though. That's a farewell handshake. All right, you don't see this handshake too often in life. When someone shakes your hand like that, it means you've done something great. You deserve something, um, really, really important. Okay, and it's just important. All right. So yeah, not in the movie. He was Edomite. Yeah. So I already addressed that. So yeah, he passed on. He passed on. So what? The Edomite passed on the mantle to the Israelite. So the Israelite is now the Captain America. Okay. So yeah, we have um, Anthony Brian Logan. Okay, Anthony Brian Logan is now the Captain America for real. All right, is now the Captain America for real. It's not in my nose. Excuse me. Look at that. All right. So does it mean Falcon will be played by another character? I don't think so. I think Falcon will just transition really. That would probably be the end of Falcon. Okay, and Falcon would become Captain America. So yeah, that's it. That's it. There is a new kid, two new kids that were that went into what they call them vanished with Peter Parker, and I'm interested to know if they're going to develop superpowers as well. There was a new love interest of Peter Parker or Spider-Man, and Spider-Man's buddy, okay, who also got zapped. So yeah, I'm really interested to know what's going to happen with them. Black man playing Captain America shows a black person is responsible and trusted enough to take that role. It shows a black person can be a savior and not always the victim who needs to be saved. Okay, so yeah, my thoughts. Double I, thanks for that contribution. My thoughts are along the line. Okay, O'Shea, if you're still here, all right. Um, I think I think what's happening again. Okay, because I always talk about black empowerment and going back to Africa to build Africa and this and that and that. Okay, we have the 2019 being the year of return. Okay, O'Shea, if you're still here, right? You have people like the Captain Americas, Anthony Brian Logan. Okay, I don't think anyone saw that coming. Okay, but now it's official. Okay, it's official. Hollywood is giving the black man Captain America status. Okay, will the black man be fully accepted in the American society as a savior or as a savior complex? Okay, I'll just all the romantic scenes were given off to like the white actors, and what drives movies is romantic love stories. Okay, a whole lot of movies are all about romantic love stories. Okay, and this is what drives culture, and they show movies with black people, a lot of black people in so much dysfunction. Okay, not in a position of power, not in a position of order. Everything is chaos. Okay, these are the storylines they write for black people. Okay, across the board, or in Hollywood's term, either they are like a subordinate to a lead role. But it's very interesting to see other characters like Black Panther having his own kingdom and coming from a position of power himself, and now we have Captain America being Falcon or a black character. So I think based on the year of return, 2019, the year of return, which is asking African Americans to go back to Africa and go build Africa, or basically leave the United States. Okay, this is a ploy. This is a ploy to tie the black men, okay, to the United States. Okay, they don't want you to leave. They don't want you to leave. They're giving you this opportunity to be Captain America. Okay, so yeah, Captain America Negroes. Okay, there you have it. O'Shea. What was it? It shows a black person in a position of strength and capable of leadership. Yeah. And the interesting thing is that it's not like a light skinned brother. It's a dark skinned brother as well. Okay. Where are my images? Okay. That image there is so powerful, like beyond words, right? Okay. He's staring at it. Okay. What am I going to do with this? Right? What am I going to do with this? I mean, the view, even the views speaks volume. Okay. The view here speaks volume. It's like a father passing down a will or something of great importance to his son. Okay. This is really really significant when you have a very powerful white male, okay, giving something, a symbol of authority, okay, symbol of authority, okay, to a black man, and with this handshake, okay, that just blows my mind. All right, that just blows my mind. So it's very very subliminal. Okay, it's very very subliminal. There is a lot of meaning to that. I'm going to research what people say about it. But yeah, do you think he's a bit old to start playing Captain America? I think he's 41 or something. Is he? No, I doubt it. Right? Let me Google him right quick. Okay. I think his name is Anthony. Yeah, Anthony Michael, isn't it? Michael. Michael. Uh, so Avengers. Avengers. Endgame cast. If anyone is old, I think Don Cheadle is like really old. He's like nearly 60, that man. Iron Man sidekick. Okay, I think. Uh, let's see. He was born 1964. He's 54 years old. No, he's young. He's young. He can still, he's young. Let's see. Yeah, Anthony Mackie. That's his name, not Michael. Sorry, Anthony Mackie. He's 40 years old. You're right. He's 40. But 40 is young, man. 40 is still young for a black man. 40 is really young. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure how old Tony Stark is or Robert Downey Jr. Yeah. Robert Downey Jr. is about the same age as Don Cheadle or whatever his name. Yeah. So yeah, they're all fairly young. Okay. They're all fairly young. What was the age of the original Captain America? What's his name? Chris Evans. Chris Evans. Chris Evans is 37, so they all about the same age. Yeah. But yeah, we know what's gonna happen. The spin-offs, right? The spin-offs are gonna be the spin-offs are gonna be everywhere. Okay, Marvel always knows how to make money, so we're gonna see so many movies in the coming years. So yeah, yeah, uh, anticipate that. Okay, anticipate that. At least we're gonna see at least 4 movies every year. Okay, moving forward. So yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I guess my stream is finished. Anthony Mackie, yeah, because Chris Evans started playing Captain America when he was 28. Yeah, going back 10 years, right? 2008, 2008. I think Iron Man came out. So yeah, I mean, geez, boy, 2008. Mm. Yeah, I was still a teenager back then. Jeez. I don't think Chadwick Boseman plays Black Panther role well. Um, I think he does, bro. I think he does. I think he does. Who would you rather play Black Panther? Who would you rather play Black Panther other than Chadwick Boseman? I mean, he put himself in that position to play it, and you know how they the writer always makes like the black characters either funny or just not too serious about anything. Okay. Every other movie I see, if there's a black person in there, he's either there to for the sole purpose of humor and nothing of strength and power. There's no strength and power when black people play superhero movies. There's always that comics, aspect of it. Like the black man is supposed to be like the clown, the funny guy. And someone when I was younger and I was dating, I met this girl and she was telling me why. She's like, oh, she loves black guys, and this was like this was an Asian girl, and she was brought up here, and I'm like, oh, why do you like black guys? And she's like, they are funny. Black guys are funny. Okay, so it just made me think, funny. You don't think like black men are serious. All you think of black people are they funny, and this is how the media or media, yeah, per se, media or Hollywood portrays black men to be funny. Yeah, Black Panther is meant to be a very serious character, right? But they played Chadwick Boseman to be like a funny character. You know, he wasn't funny when his dad died in the Infinity Wars. He wasn't funny. He was serious. But then when it came to Wakanda, they just wanted to put this humor in there to make him look like you know he's a funny weak person, but he's not. In fact, he could be like one of the strongest, you know, Marvel superhero characters. But I think they just belittled or berated his character role. Okay, and it was sad how he was when he took the Infinity Gauntlet away, he lost it. You know, he lost it, and I don't know why the writer wrote it that way, but I mean, he shouldn't have done that. He shouldn't have done that. And then Spider-Man would have to come and rescue him. I mean, come on, come on. Black Panther would shred Spider-Man into pieces. Like seriously, you know what I mean? I mean, in real life, you know, cats eat spiders. So what on earth are you talking about? Cats, you know, I know cats that chase and hunt huntsmen. Ever seen a huntsman in Australia, bro? Double I, you seen a huntsman? They're huge, aren't they? Right? Huge huntsmen and spider. I mean, cats love them. In the minds of many people, black people equals rap music, basketball, bling bling, uneducated, and funny clowns. Exactly. You said it. All right. You said it. All right. Yeah. In the minds of many people, black people equal rap song, basketball, bling bling, uneducated, and clowns. And don't exclude dysfunction. Dysfunction. That's it. Black men are only there to play roles that signify dysfunction. And I'll make a stream on that some other day. Okay. How we can change the narrative. Okay. How we can change the narrative. It's time that people like Jordan Peele start writing, you know, African stories into like you know superhero movies and stuff like that. They're all there. There's so many African superheroes that are all there. You know, like the story of um, the Lion King was Sundiata. You know, that could be spun off into like a really good movie. You know, and you know the Egyptian kings like Tahaka and stuff like that. You know, they could create like really like Shaka Zulu. You know, Shaka Zulu can become a like a superhero character as well. Yeah, so there's so much potential for Africa to write their own stories. Okay, and put African or black men in position of power. Okay, because it's all in the media. Okay, people. I was saying how the little kids went to see this movie and like they've actually seen it. I had a conversation with the kid that held the door for me. He's actually seen it 3 times. Okay, 3 times. So uh, these little kids who are less than 10 years old are so inspired by this movie, and you know, and they were white kids. Okay, going in there to see people that look like them in position of power. Okay, it's something very significant to the young mind. Very significant and very important to know the position of power. Okay, and how to wield power. And it's all in the movies. A lot of these kids take their inspirations from the movies they see. So yeah, we if we do actually see a black Captain America, okay, I can't stress this enough. Okay, this is going to be very, very significant. Okay, this is going to be very significant. So yeah, the possibility is here. Vic Shepherd, thanks for joining the stream. What was your comment? Spider-Man is significantly stronger and faster than T'Challa in the comics. Movie T'Challa can take out high school Parker. Yeah, in the comic, you think so? I think T'Challa is like all powerful though. And in the comic, right, T'Challa marries Storm. Did you know Vic Shepherd? Good morning, brother Holub. Good morning. How's it going? I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, how's it going? You must be doing your shifts, huh? I work at the moment, I suppose. Yeah, but yeah, I'm loving your post on YouTube, brother. You always causing us to think, and yeah. I referenced one of your quotes on Osho's channel the other day, and it was they had this Hebrew Israelite on there. I think it was what was his name? I forgot his name now. But yeah, he was there with like the Most High and stuff like that. And I said, I commented that the Most High is the N word, is the N word, or the brother with the most weed. Okay, that was that was one of your favorite quotes that you know, I said that, and yeah, just to cause him to think, just to cause him to think, and I'm really surprised that Hebrew Israelites are listening to him. I can't remember his name now. Captain Tezeriak. That is his name. Okay, these people are claiming to be Hebrew Israelites, but they have no plan. They have no end game. Okay, they have no plan to even go to the to Israel, which is on the African plate, by the way. Israel is part of Africa, by the way. They have no plans to go to Africa and exit the United States, but they rather they the people who are like, why can't we build it here? Why can't we build it here? So yeah, but Holly, I don't know if you talked about it before, but I saw the end. Okay, I'll give you a refresher, right? The refresher. Okay, what really blew my mind? Okay, was that? Okay, was that scene? Okay, so that is Anthony Mackie shaking hands um, with the Captain America, Chris Evans. Okay, see his fingers. He's wearing his wedding ring. Okay, he's married. Okay, he's like, enough of this. Okay, he's retiring, and what was really significant was he passed the shield, Captain American shield, to the black man. Okay, I don't know if you caught that. Okay, and he's like, what am I going to do with that? But basically, he's giving him a position of power. Okay, he's giving him a position of power. Yeah, yeah. So this is like usually what a father would do to a son. What a father would do with his son: take him to the lake, okay, and pass down. Yeah, you did catch that, didn't you? Yeah, he passed down his legacy to the son. Okay, beautiful setting there. It's very like retirement setting. Yeah, and it's very, very powerful. It speaks volume. Okay, and what I fear is that it gives more I would say more power to these Captain American Negroes. Okay, who feel so empowered that, oh, now we can build it right here. We can build it right here. So yeah, let's see. The Most High is the is the one with the most weed. That's a fact. Yeah, and you said that. Yeah. What else did you say? Do you want me to send you a link? Can I talk to you now if you want? Yes, we can. I am nearly done. I'm going to bed soon, but we can have a bit of a chat if you wish. I unfortunately my Google Chrome wasn't working, so I'm using a webcam to stream this. But yeah, send me a link. Okay, you can email it to me on chiefdryno@hotmail.com. Okay, that's my email. All right. But yeah, these Captain America Negroes, man, they are gonna be if any of them actually caught that, okay, as a symbol of, it's subliminal. Okay, a lot of these Hollywood movies have a lot of hidden messages in there, especially for Black people. So many times, countless number of times, they've been telling stories of like Black people, you know, get into position of power and stuff like that. And it's through media, okay, inspiring young generations to get power. So yeah, when did you watch Endgame? I watched Endgame at Werribee Plaza. Okay, I live very close to Werribee, and it's like the biggest shopping center around here. So that's where I watched it. Werribee Plaza has really transformed now. It's now called a what Pacific Werribee. Pacific Werribee. So yeah, they have a whole new cinema now. It's not D-Max. It's not D-Max. It's a massive screen though, but it's not D-Max. It's Village Cinemas. Yeah, it's not D-Max. Yeah. Uh, IMAX. Sorry. I watched it at IMAX Museum in Carlton. Oh yeah. The Melbourne Museum. Yeah. Yeah. I've been there before. I mean, that screen is massive, huh? Is it out in 3D? Do you know if it's out in 3D? Did anyone watch it in 3D? Because if I'm gonna watch it, oh, is it? Okay, cool. If I'm gonna get a DVD, I'm gonna make sure I get a 3D one because I've got a 3D TV and I love watching 3Ds. So yeah, yeah. All right, so brother Holip, I'm gonna close it out. Family, um, please send me the email and then we can have a bit of a chat. Uh, right. I'm hoping Endgame passes Avatar's gross box office. It already passed its domestic total. Yeah, I think it's I don't know if it's the time that I went to see it, but I think there were only about less than 10 people in the cinema when I went to see it. But again, it was like the second last session. Um, so yeah, I went to see it at 4 p.m. Um, and it ended just after 7 p.m. And there was another session that commenced at 6 p.m. So the 6 p.m. would definitely be the last session for the night. But yeah, Avatar is 2.78 billion, Endgame is 2.6. Oh, there you go. It definitely will. Okay, definitely will. And that is global, isn't it? Yeah. So yeah. Um, it's pretty close. So it's only like what, 15 million people. 15 million people. I mean, come on. So is that figure is at the box office, isn't it? So it doesn't count like the DVDs and stuff like that. It's just the box office. Yeah. So, yeah, it's gonna smash the record, I think. Yeah. But Avatar was amazing. Avatar was amazing. I really loved it. I do have the 3D Avatar copy. So yeah, I mean Avatar was just amazing. Yeah, yeah. But the only reason Endgame would struggle a bit is because it's not as unique as Avatar, because Avatar has a lot of significance. Again, Avatar is a representation of Africa. Like the entire story was just African stories, a spin-off of like an African story. Okay, and, yeah. But then again, you have the white guy coming to save the day, right? The white savior complex, isn't it? But yeah, Endgame. Yeah, Endgame is going to be very close. But 15 million people a month later. I mean, it probably still has till June, still in the box office. So yeah, but seeing the cinema room being filled with just 10 people, isn't it? I think it's just phasing out now. People are moving on to something new. But yeah, it's just the box office. It will go to DVD and Blu-ray when it is no longer in the theaters. Right, right. Yeah. So yeah, Endgame still has about 2 more months. How long? Actually, Black Panther stayed in the box office for like 3 months. Was 3 months, didn't it? And Endgame has been yeah, it still has 1 month to go in the theaters. That's right. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, 1 month is enough. I mean, to get 15 million people. So yeah, I think it's gonna surpass Avatar for real. Yeah, but Avatar took over 10 years in the making. So it's a movie worth deserving of that. And then the budget on the Avatar was crazy as well at the time. But looking back, over 10 years ago at Avatar, the graphics and the cinematography does not come anywhere close to Endgame. The graphics in Endgame was just amazing, so beautiful. Um, Captain Marvel is still in the top 10 last time I checked it. Yeah, that was a good one too. All because of Brie Larson, isn't it? Yeah, that was a good one. Is Black Panther still in there? Black Panther should still be in there. Anyway, family, Black Panther is no longer in there. Ah, damn. Ah, damn. Yeah, but all good. All good. Yeah. A lot of people have gone to see Endgame will end up watching Black Panther on the DVD anyway because they need to see why Black Panther is in there. Okay, an important role of Black Panther in there. But I just felt they did Black Panther a disservice. They didn't give the character a good role by he helping keep the Infinity Gauntlet from Thanos, and then getting caught. I mean, that I didn't really like that. Yeah, Black Panther is not 10 still. Black Panther is number 10 still. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. All right, family. I am out of here. All right. I had a good time. I really enjoyed the movie. I really enjoy seeing the shield being passed to Falcon, who's a black character, and I I enjoyed seeing Loki stealing the Tesseract, and there's going to be a spin-off on that um, because they went into time, they went back in time. Okay, so Loki's reality will be different. Okay, so it's going to be very interesting what Loki does with that Tesseract that he stole and what he's going to do Okay, with the power that he has, and also Tony Stark dying. I wonder who is going to be the new Iron Man. So Nick Fury, um, give us something to look forward to. Okay, we need a new Iron Man. So who's that gonna be? Okay, so that's interesting to find out. And you should know that Iron Man is only a suit. Okay, so anyone can be in Iron Man. All right. So yeah, have a good day. Thanks, fam. Endgame was for the original six. No one else was going to get a lot of bite in that movie. Hell, the Hulk. Okay, okay, I see. The Hulk is one of the six, and he didn't even get his rematch with Thanos. Yeah, yeah. Um, I really didn't like what Captain Thanos did to Captain Marvel, though. Uh, with Thanos having so much power to like you know, basically bash Captain Marvel like she was a bug or something. You know, just gave her some really really bad uppercut. To the ethers. To the oblivion. Okay. I just don't know what happened there. But then you have Iron Man, wrestling Thanos. That didn't really make sense to me at all. Uh, that was the only disappointing aspect of the movie for me. It was still dope. I thought Captain Marvel was gonna completely smash Thanos, but then if Captain Marvel being the most powerful superhero on Earth, being kicked to the curb, how much less Iron Man, so that was a plot hole, that was a plot hole that I didn't understand, but nonetheless, the action was good. I really enjoyed it. Okay, I really enjoyed it. Um, yeah, you were disappointed as well. Well, he used the power of gem, so no saying, no shaming that. No, he didn't. Power of gem, the gemstones. No, he didn't have the gemstones then. He actually stopped Thanos from snapping his fingers, because Thanos had the gemstones, and he got into Thanos and prevented Thanos from snapping his fingers, and then he stole the gemstones. So I didn't understand that at all, unless I missed something. Thanos used the power gem. He didn't do it on his own. Remember, he took it out of the gauntlet and punched. No, he put it back though. He put it back. He put the gem back in there. He did put it back. He took it out of the gauntlet, but he put it back. You must have missed that. He did put it back. He did put it back. Yes, after he punched her with it, he did put the stone back in there. I swear to God, I saw it. Yes. I did see. I didn't blink at all. I saw it. He put it back in there. So Thanos had all the power that he can ever amass. He had all the powers in the universe with all the Infinity Stones. He could, and I don't see how Iron Man was able to wrestle with that. I just couldn't understand it at all. So yeah, so I was reading this article which I wanted to share about how powerful, how exactly how powerful is Iron Man. Okay, and the article was saying that no one really knows the power of Iron Man, but it would not surpass the power of Captain Marvel, and certainly it would not surpass the power of Thanos. Even without the gauntlet, Thanos will be invincible. Okay, invincible. Nanotech. Mm. Iron Man absorbed the stones when he grabbed the gauntlet. Exactly. He absorbed the stones. And how did he do that? I didn't see it. All I saw was Thanos got rid of Iron Man, like basically like bashed him off, and then snapped his fingers, and nothing happened. And then all we saw was all the stones were absorbed on Iron Man. How did that happen? How did that happen? I just don't know how that happened. If anything, Iron Man is meant to attract metal, and the stones were not metals. So I just can't. It's doing my head in, right? It's really doing my head in. I don't know how Iron Man was able to extract those stones. So yeah, unless the Russo brothers can, explain that. Stark designed the gauntlet. Oh, did he? Yeah, he had another gauntlet. Stark's clever cat. Ah, yeah. Tony Stark is meant to be like the smartest character, isn't he? So yeah, he designed it. That's right. Hmm. All right, family. Right, right. I still need a bit more understanding on that. So yeah, I'll do some research. Yeah, but definitely Tony Stark is very clever, and there's a big shoe to fill. Okay, whoever gets into the suit. Okay, so yeah, I wonder who it's gonna be, but it would definitely not be Tony Stark anymore, I suppose. In that story continuing because they killed him off. They killed him off. So yeah. Mm. Yeah, I remember where Tony Stark, he made a new gauntlet to place the stones in, and traveled in time with that. Yeah, yeah, and that was meant to be. Bruce was meant to snap his fingers and bring the reality back. Then he brought Thanos's forces. So yeah. What is the most ridiculous Hollywood movie about Africa you have ever seen? Oh, I don't know. I think the gods must be crazy. I don't know if it was filmed by Hollywood, but the gods must be crazy is one of the most ridiculous movies. I'm pretty sure. So many, right? But the gods must be crazy is like up there, okay, up there. Like till now, a lot of people still remember it. The gods must be crazy because when you talk about like every now and then I meet people who try and click talk, they tongue click, mwah, 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 like something like that. Oh, Tarzan. Yeah, nah, Tarzan. It's not really Tarzan because Tarzan was played by a white man, so it's not really Tarzan. But I think it has to be the Ghost Must Be Crazy because that's very very popular as well. Because the Ghost Must Be Crazy just depicted Africans in like the worst the worst possible you know form. Very very primitive. To the point where a bottle falling from the sky makes them think like the god dropped it. So it just didn't speak greatly about Africans. If you're not educated enough to know that the Khoisans are bush people and that's how they've been living for hundreds of thousands of years, um, you will never know. But then again, a lot of people are miseducated and they're just not smart enough to to have a clear conscience. Yeah. Okay, family, I'm done. All right. It's 12 o'clock. It's midnight. I need some sleep. It's Friday here now. So I'll catch you guys in the next stream. I hope I figure out my hangout issues. And yeah, that is the whole point. A white guy can come learn to talk to animals while all the Africans could not do, and save Africans from their own animals. Yeah, yeah, it's sad, isn't it? It's really sad. Yeah, yeah. I really love. There's this guy called Richard. I think Richard. Richard Parkinson or something. Parkinson. He's called like the Lion Man or something. He like speaks to lions and does whatever, but then it's a white male, right? A white male can speak to the lion, but then an African can't speak to the lion or pet the lion. They always want to show the African spearing the lion. When you look at all these old videos, okay, they show the African like the Zulu, not the Zulu, the Maasai spearing the lions. I mean, but then behind the scene, you have a lot of white people going to Africa to hunt the lions just for sports. They call it game. So I mean, how come Africans can't speak? Yeah, it's amazing, huh? It's amazing what they do, what Hollywood does, you know. But you know, the game is changing. Okay, the game is changing. This is very necessary. We need to change the paradigm. That's why they're putting black people in position of power. You know, especially in these movies, because you have 2.5, you know, billion, you know, people, or not 2.5 billion people. I think the audience is more than that, but you have um, Endgame amassing 2.63 billion, you know, dollars. I mean, all these people got to see the end, okay, where the shield was passed to a black man. So, I mean, things are going to change, okay? Things are going to change, and it's through arts, okay? It's going to be through art. We need to portray ourselves in good light. Okay, we need to always speak positive about ourselves and promote positive images about ourselves as black people. Okay, enough of the cooning and enough of the foolery. Because enough of black people in dresses. Okay, enough of black people in dresses. Like give us a superhero roles to play. You know, this is what inspires people. This is what inspired Europe art. Before there was a European Renaissance, they had an art renaissance where they went changing all the black images into white images in their own image, you know, and to give them power, you know, and aspirations and inspirations. And that's where it's all about. That's what it's all about, you know. If you can picture it, you can do it. All right. This is my last advice and my last line. If you can picture it, you can do it. One more quote before I go. Okay, one more quote before I go. I think I wrote it down. I just remembered it later to write it down, but it would not be verbatim, but it's something that I wrote down. I think Thanos said that as long as there are those that remember what was, they will not accept what will be. Right? Thanos said something like that. As long as, because when they were trying to change the reality, okay, going back in time, okay, he said as long as there are those that remember what was, they will not accept what will be. So yeah, you guys go ponder on that. Okay, I think I have completely understood it for myself. Okay, there are obviously people in the world, okay, who have reaped the benefits of, you know, black people being under and they can't accept the change that's coming. But change, no one can prevent change. Okay, change is constant, and change will always occur. So as long as there are those that remember what was, they will not accept what will be. So yeah, I'll end with that. There are those who are unable to accept what will be. That's right. All right, double I. All right, family. Okay, for the 10th time, I am out. All right, salute. You guys enjoy your day. Double I, you and I, good night. Okay, and we shall talk later. Okay, subscribe to my add me on your Instagram. Okay, go to my channel. Okay, go to my channel. It's pinned on my channel. My Instagram is pinned on my channel. Okay, we can communicate that way as well. You can always or send me emails on chiefdryno@hotmail.com. Or yeah, if you have Instagram, add me. Just look for Chiefdryno and add me. All right, family, I'm out. Good night. Salute. And one love. One love. Peace out. Peace out.